And the first one that God made was male. That's important. Remember, everyone who's building anything, the first thing they lay is the foundation. Is that right? Foundation is first. And secondly, the foundation is usually never seen after it's laid. It's quiet. It's always underneath the building. But the foundation is the most important part of the building because it holds up the entire structure and carries the weight of everything. Which means then that the foundation must be given a lot of attention to. More money goes into a foundation than the whole building. Did you know that? Contractors will tell you that when they're laying the foundation, they got to dig down to bedrock, and then they put all the steel and all the mortar, all the concrete, and they reinforce it, and they build the foundation based on the proposed weight of the structure, including the furniture, the people, and all the decorations and everything else. In other words, the engineer will calculate the weight of the entire building before he would give the specification for the foundation. Because the foundation have to carry even the weight of the clothing that's on the people that's going to be sitting in the office, and the chair, and the desk, and the typewriter, and all of the computers, everything. It has to be calculated. And so the weight of the foundation is not laid until we understand the entire building. Now, watch what God does. Before God began the human family, God calculated everything that it would take to carry the weight of a human family, and God's conclusion was, I'm going to construct a foundation and I'm going to call it male. So the male man was built to carry all the weight of the family. Most males are not aware of this, so they run away from responsibility. Every male in this room was designed by God to carry the entire weight of your entire family. You were built for it. If you got 10 children, you could carry that. Now let me explain why. Whatever something comes out of sustains it. Listen carefully. And that's where the word father comes from. Father means source and sustainer. The male came out of God. God created the male out of himself. That means the male source is God himself. So God is the father of the male. It gets heavy here. But the female did not come from the soil. The female came out of the male, which means that the male has become the source of the female. We learned yesterday that source is the Hebrew word Abba, which we translate what? Father. So the male is the father of the female. He is the source and the sustainer of the female. The word father means source and sustainer, which means whatever you source, you got to sustain. Now,